The name we must not forget is the Bulldozer, John Pombe Magufuli, who served as Tanzania's fifth president from 2015 until his death in 2021. He gained both admiration and criticism during his tenure. Praised for his anti-corruption drive, Magufuli drastically cut wasteful government spending, cancelled Independence Day celebrations to fund public health, and clamped down on excessive foreign travel by officials. He spearheaded major infrastructure projects and eliminated secondary school fees, making education more accessible for poor families. However, he was also criticized for his authoritarian leadership and controversial stance on COVID-19. Still, he championed the idea of African solutions to African problems, reshaped his nation with a vision of discipline, integrity, and self-reliance. This is the story of the man who changed Tanzania forever. Welcome to Peak World. If you're new, please like this video and subscribe to our channel. Today, we focus on the life of John Magufuli, early life and education. Magufuli was born on October 29, 1959, in Chato, Tanganyika, now Tanzania, to John Joseph Magufuli. He attended the Chato Primary School from 1967 to 1974. He then attended the Kateke Seminary School from 1975 to 1977 before relocating to Lake Secondary School in 1977, graduating in 1978. Magufuli graduated from Mkwawa High School in Iringa, Tanzania in 1981. After graduating, Magufuli enrolled in the Mkwawa College of Education, where in 1985 he received a diploma in education science, majoring in chemistry, mathematics, and education. Magufuli also attended the University of Dar es Salaam, where he earned a Bachelor of Science in Education degree in 1988, a master's degree in 1994, and a doctorate in chemistry in 2009. President Magufuli was a scholar of note. Unlike many other African leaders who were called doctors because of honorary degrees, this man worked hard to achieve his doctorate in chemistry. Professional and political career. Magufuli began his professional career as a teacher at the Sengerema Secondary School in Sengerema, Tanzania. He later quit teaching and became an industrial chemist at the Nyanza Cooperative Union Limited. While working there, he was elected as a Member of Parliament, MP, in 1995, representing the Chato district. It is great to see African citizens electing members of parliament based on merit, not on fame. He was appointed Deputy Minister for Works during his first term as Member of Parliament by President Benjamin Mkapa. Magufuli became Minister for Works following the 2000 election. On January 4, 2006, President Jakaya Mrisho Kikwete moved Magufuli to Minister of Lands and Human Settlement. He also served as Minister of Livestock and Fisheries from 2008 to 2010 and returned to the position of Minister of Works from 2010 to 2015. Presidency. On July 12, 2015, Magufuli was nominated as CCM's Chama cha Mapinduzi presidential candidate for the 2015 election. Magufuli won a majority vote in the final round of the primary against Asha Rose Migiro and Amina Salum Ali. Magufuli then faced candidate Edward Lowassa in the presidential election held on October 25, 2015. On October 29, 2015, Magufuli was declared the winner by the National Electoral Commission, NEC. His running mate, Samia Suluhu Hassan, was declared vice president. During his presidency, Magufuli took on many issues, but he was most notable for his measures to curb unnecessary government spending, including cutting unnecessary foreign travel by government officials. Magufuli also reduced his own presidential salary from $15,000 to $4,000 a month. President Magufuli was full of great initiatives, especially regarding the public service. He forced accountability and implemented consequences for those sleeping on the job. He accomplished a lot by electrifying townships and rural areas that had never had electricity since independence, and he also improved the security of Tanzania. On the very first day of his presidency, he sent a stark message that he would not tolerate the country's chronic absenteeism in its civil service when he visited the finance ministry offices, asking for the whereabouts of those not at work. He also banned all foreign trips for public servants. In the first year of his presidency, this approach earned him a great deal of praise, inspiring the Twitter hashtag #WhatWouldMagufuli He also purged thousands of so-called ghost workers, essentially non-existent employees, from the public payroll, and publicly fired officials considered corrupt or underperforming, sometimes even live on television. He clamped down on what he saw as extravagant spending, canceling Independence Day celebrations for the first time in 54 years. Instead, he ordered a public cleanup, getting his own hands dirty by picking up rubbish outside the State House. Magufuli won re-election against Tundu Lissu in the 2020 Tanzanian general election for his second term. Major achievements, 2016 to 2021. Dr. John Magufuli's achievements in his first term included: he introduced free education in Tanzania in 2016. He reduced ministries from 30 to 19 to reduce costs. Magufuli reduced his salary from $15,000 to $4,000. He bought new airplanes. On infrastructure developments, he accomplished the following. He built the Tanzania Standard Gauge Railway. He expanded the port of Dar es Salaam. He built the Ubongo Interchange. He expanded Julius Nyerere International Airport, improved health services. He stopped sending gold abroad for refining by building a gold refinery plant in his country. In his first term, he elevated Tanzania to a lower middle-income nation. Tanzania's former president, John Pombe Magufuli, is the only African civilian president that never traveled outside of Africa while he was still in office. John Pombe Magufuli, the Bulldozer, a man who worked with his hands, spoke with conviction, and ruled with an iron will. To some, he was a visionary, a leader who fought corruption, built roads, schools, and bridges, and put Tanzania first. To others, he was a symbol of control, too strict, too bold, too unyielding. But one truth remains: Magufuli left an imprint that cannot be erased. His belief in African solutions to African problems continues to inspire leaders across the continent. Love him or criticize him, John Magufuli reminded the world that leadership is not about comfort, it's about conviction, death. After great achievement as a leader of United Republic of Tanzania, on March 17, 2021, Magufuli died at the Emilio Mzena Memorial Hospital in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania, at the age of 61. Magufuli's cause of death was not officially known, but according to his Vice President Suluhu, he suffered from a heart condition for many years. On March 20, 2021, Magufuli was laid in state at Uhuru Stadium in Dar es Salaam, Tanzania. Magufuli was married to Janeth Magufuli, and the couple had 3 children together. Thank you for watching. If you found this video insightful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more stories of powerful figures who changed the course of history. We'll see you in the next one. Rest in power, John Pombe Magufuli, the Bulldozer of Africa.